Heather from Strings and Threads. Welcome and thank you so much for being here. On Wednesdays, I've been doing a little thing called Wearable Wednesday. I started it in January because I thought this is ridiculous that I've been crocheting for 20 years and I can't make things that I like to wear. And I'm not talking hats or scarves. I mean like shirts and sweaters and that kind of thing. So I thought, I'm going to do this clip every week and I'm going to force myself to practice. And if it's always a disaster, then I guess we can all have a good laugh about it. But you guys are so nice. Nobody's been laughing at me. Everybody's been giving me really good tips and pointers, and that has been helping me so much. I've made some that I don't like, and I've made some that I do like, and I've learned a whole lot along the way. For this particular project, I'm doing something completely new. Instead of crocheting the top, I'm knitting the top because I've been trying to work up my knitting skills. I was doing dishcloths and stuff just to practice the stitches. I picked, before I show you the pattern though, I wanted to let you know that Jess from J Hook Magic is also joining me because she wants to get better at wearables. And so she's been working on a top-down shirt, the pattern by Crystal from Hook That Yarn. So check both of them out. They'll both be in my description, and I'll link the video where Crystal talks about, it's actually a live where she talks through how to do it. She has some kind of mathematical equations set up so that it doesn't really matter what kind of body type you have. You do your measurements and you work your magic with her pattern, and it fits you perfectly. Doesn't matter what your size is. So I'm looking forward to trying that. That's going to be the next one that I do. I started this knitted one before, or I already had everything picked out for it at the very least. If I hadn't started it, I already had the yarn and the pattern and everything set to go for this one before she did her live. So I'm going with this, and then my next one will be that shirt. I'm really excited to try it because I've seen how it turns out. Looks great. You can use any stitches you want, and it's just very, very, very creative. I hope that I have the math skills to figure it out though. So the pattern that I'm doing, it's labeled easy, which is why I picked it out. It's called a top down knit pullover. I thought it was really pretty, and I'm hoping it'll work out. So I'll show you what I've done. Unfortunately, with knitting, sometimes in the beginning, it's hard to know how it's going because you just see all these rows. It's not like, it's on circular needles, so I can't try it on and see how it's going. But I can show you how much I've gotten done. The very first week, I worked up to this stitch marker. And then the second week I worked up to this stitch marker. This is the third week and I've worked up to this. So you can see the colors and stuff. This bottom round is the collar, and I hate the way that it keeps folding up. So I might like do a hack. I'm gonna see how it goes at the very end once I have the sweater put together. We'll see if it stays better or whatever, but if it's still rolling up like this, I don't think I would like that around my neck. So I might do some kind of crochet stitch on top of this to see, to see if I can keep it laying flat. I like the way the colors are working up. I like the stripes. I'll show you what this is. The pattern calls for Karen Cotton Cakes, which I got, but I didn't get the colorway. They used Garden Path colorway. This one is called Boho Floral. And here's how it looks. I like these colors a lot. I was actually couldn't find the color that they suggested, the Garden Path. I don't know if it was discontinued, but I couldn't find it. So I just kind of looked for something else I want. But here are the Karen Cotton Cakes. They suggested the 3.5 ounce skeins, balls, whatever you would call this. And for my size, I needed 5, but I got 6 just in case, because the largest size needs 6 of these. And so I thought, well, just in case something goes awry or I make a mistake, especially since this is my first knitted wearable, then, you know, I'll have a little bit of wiggle room. So I'll show it one more time. And it's a slow work, but knitting is a little bit more of a slow process. I hope everybody has a great week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.